필리핀 경기장 도시형.
Welcome to Terminus, ladies and gentlemen, and down here at the 6 o'clock position, we have our red Protoss player from the team NSHoSeo and has taken one game already in this set. He is San. His opponent at the 12 o'clock position, the guy who closed things out for FXO last night, actually winning 3 games in a row against Liquid. It is FXO.Oz. He's our purple Protoss.
Yeah, he is a terrifyingly good Protoss player as well. In fact, he actually won on this map last night in PvP. Now, remember last night we saw him do an extremely aggressive 3-gate. We've been seeing this more and more, it seems like, in Korean PvP, where they go for a 3-gate kind of on a similar timing to the original, 4-gate build way back when. And it hits very hard. We saw Hero last night actually defend it, but then go for a Twilight Tech instead of a robotics facility, whereas Oz went for Dark Templar and ended up winning because of that. But wouldn't be surprised at all to see Oz go for something similar on the same map as well. He does have great control, so he might go for it. There's that 11 gateway. So yeah, I think we are indeed going to see that very, very aggressive 3-gate from FXO.Oz.
We'll certainly find out here in just a second. And you kind of recapped that game last night against Liquid Hero, but what a crazy game that was. The 3-gate did some initial damage, but Hero just barely held, drove it back, gained himself a really large advantage then, and unfortunately fell to DTs afterwards. So.
Dark Templar, man. I mean, that's kind of what happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't pay attention for one moment, suddenly everything dies to Dark Templar. That's kind of how it goes. So basically, this build that Oz is doing is going to get him Warp Gate research pretty quick. It's going to be significantly faster than what San is going to get, since San went for that 13 gateway. So that is going to help out Hero quite a bit, or Oz, I'm sorry.
And this season on ladder, 2 people have actually told me before a game really gets going, they say, you're going to cheese, aren't you? As soon as someone says that, immediate DTs. And I've beaten both of them.
Oh, really? Oh, well, DTs aren't cheese.
Yeah.
They're just
the way
invisible.
I used them, it was.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Did you proxy?
Yes.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yes.
Oh, how brave of you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. So
Cybernetics core, as you can see a little bit later, looks like San going for the double stalker opening, possibly getting that second gas as well. Expand builds are kind of the norm in PvP right now. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it kind of is. We've even moved away a little bit from that really popular Blink Stalker build that was all the rage a while ago. So San may be going for some sort of expand, maybe 2-gate Robo, something like that possibly. And what Oz is doing is designed specifically to kill that.
He was 34 seconds ahead on his Warp Gate technology. Yeah. That's insane. He has so much Chrono Boost still saved up as well. This is actually an identical build to what we saw against what we saw against Hero.
Was that a gas steal from San?
No, no.
This was just faking him out with the second gas. All right, so
because Oz actually follows this up with a Twilight Council if things go south, and this gives him the ability, because this is hitting a lot faster than normal 4-gate, to be able to pump more and more Stalkers out there as well. It doesn't have to rely on pure Zealots. So this is crazy cool. I like it.
Yeah. Now, given the fact that San has gone for the 2-Stalker opening, he's going to be kind of set up as best he can to defend this. But it's still, because of the Warp Gate research timing, it's going to be very difficult for him to kind of continue to defend it after the first couple seconds here. So
that's what Hero did last night. This is a rematch of what we saw.
It's the exact same thing, yeah.
Oh my God! All right,
Hero defended it. Don't forget, Hero did manage to hold it off. So
yeah,
San isn't dead or anything like that. This game is still far from over here, and if he catches a Stalker out of position, that could be pretty big as well. Ooh, is he going to see the pylon warping in?
I don't know.
Oz trying to draw him away.
And looks like he is going to do so, at least momentarily. Give enough time for a warping cycle to happen. San not pursuing quite yet. He's putting up his own Twilight Council, and there we have 3 Stalkers.
This is identical. The Twilight Council going up for Oz as well. And, is he going to catch those Stalkers possibly?
This is actually the same game.
We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, we'll see if Oz, going for Blink this time, not going for Dark Templar instead.
And he's not putting he tried to really aggressively put a, what do you call it? He tried to put a pylon inside of his opponent's base right away.
Last time, yeah.
He's not doing it this go around, but he is forcing some more probes offline. So that's the one difference that we've seen in these 2 games so far.
I don't think that Oz is even really going to attack with this. Well, he might. We'll see. I mean, because San has 2 sentries. He's got plenty of Zealots, and I think as soon as Oz pokes up and sees that, he's going to pull back. He's going to just lose this 1 Zealot. Oh, not even losing that. All right.
Oh, wow. Coaxes a force field out of his opponent there.
Yep, that's right. San misplacing that force field just a little bit. Probably wanted to catch
close.
that Zealot.
If he could actually see that pylon.
Ooh, and there's a Dark Shrine coming up for San this time.
Wow!
Oh, the tables may turn. We'll see.
Hopefully.
Yeah, very interesting blink on the way, though, for Hero and for Oz, rather. And keep in mind here, if he gets any sort of vision of the high ground, he can blink up and try to attack. And he does have the Stalker advantage right now.
Yes, he does. And he's continuing to reinforce now. Oh, looks like he is going to find that pylon. Not really much that San can do about that, except
Scout sneaks out.
Yeah, his probe actually looks in dismay. But we already have a pylon being built on inside of Oz's base. And
San, wow, just playing this so smart.
Oh, God, we have an engagement now right up at the front, so Stalkers are going to be able to make their way up. There's a blink! Actually picks off. No, does not get a sentry. He got one round of shots, but was not able to get the second one. Surprisingly few units actually killed there. Despite that, San just waiting, praying that his Dark Shrine is going to be able to get up. Still about 15 seconds away.
Oh, man, if he gets DTs into Oz's base while holding his own at the same time, it's going to be a big deal. Probe fight up in the main base of Oz. Oh, he gets up the ramp.
Yes,
he does. Is San just going to use the DTs to defend at home? It's possible, I guess. He's a bit low on gas.
Yeah, he only had enough gas for one, and it's actually at his opponent's base.
Okay, all right. So he's just going to fight.
All right.
Going to fight Oz, it looks like. And, yeah, the probes are going to start to die here.
Yeah, very nice going after gas right away as well. And it's going to be much harder for those DTs to come up. But the DT is now inside of Oz's base. And this is actually doing quite a bit of damage. But I don't know what San can do to deflect this force back at home. Oh, a DT will go a long way towards helping.
Yep, absolutely. The DT will try, but he just can't kill things fast enough.
No.
San losing so many probes. But Oz just doesn't have any detection. I mean, think about it this way. San was able to sneak that probe out, right? So he can build things like pylons and stuff around the map, and while he tries to kill off Oz as well. So San still has a chance, as crazy as it sounds, even after losing basically everything in his main.
Yeah, he's got a couple of Zealots sitting there. Unfortunately, they can't attack, so the DT is blocking them, and that's actually going to get them killed without doing a lick of damage.
Yeah, well, they are keeping that DT pinned a little bit, too, which does help.
Yeah, so let's see here now as a couple more units aren't going down. San trying to rally back. We have a proxy Robo actually coming up now for Oz. He is slowly losing his structures. This Nexus is going to fall momentarily.
Yep, that's right, but he's still not quite dead yet, so if he can get an Observer out, he still will live. In fact, he could probably win. Oh, he's actually proxying 2 Robos because he does have enough for an Observer still, even after that. DT finds some probes for San as well.
Yes, it does. And looks like he finds 1 Robo for sure. Has he actually seen? No, he didn't see the Robo off to the right as well.
He didn't know. He didn't see it. Wow. All right. This could be interesting. He's got to protect that Robo. One of the two is going to finish, it looks like.
Yeah.
DT coming in. He's even going to be able to protect the Robo with the units if he decides to. Oh, he needs to protect it. Oh, we almost got the surround on the DT.
Oh, but he's not going to be able to get the pylon. All right, so one of these pylons is certainly going to go down. But then San, he's going to believe that he's actually stopped the Observer, and he's going to think he's all right. But we know that there's another Robo off to the right.
But does he have any? He does have a Nexus still, so he could theoretically chrono boost it as well if he has some energy. And, oh yeah, San just doesn't know. He doesn't know about that second Robo, and I think that might be what's going to win Oz the game.
It is.
And the DT looking around, he's like, well, why hasn't he left the game yet? He's losing his Robo. He just lost his Nexus.
Oh, my God. And
so
there
San's
it
gotta
is.
Be confused now.
Oh, no.
Now he knows. He's like, oh, no. And there's just no way. Yep, Observer comes out. GG from San. Oh, wow. That was about as close as you can cut it, but Oz manages to win the game.